start the show?
It's not picking up your voice. Talk.
Hello.
I don't know why it's not hearing you, but it's hearing me. And at least it's picking up.
Hello? Hello?
Why? See?
That's weird. You're talking loud, aren't I?
Yeah. Picking up that.
That's all. It's a child abduction work. Anything else?
Nope, Jerry's right here. Those are all mic tests.
God telling me not to tell one of the customers.
Those are all mic
Poor
tests.
God telling us not to do the podcast right now.
No, so some chicks is
You went, it's like throwing dice.
and then flights up like some
It's a good start. Welcome to Waking Up in a Brewery. Waking up to a orange.
Waking up to Kayla, taking it off the rails as usual. How's it going, guys?
I had to talk about something. Not that I know. I just know.
Somebody took it on the rails. I'll tell you that.
Hey guys, before we get started, we are live. So any music that you hear is the ambient sound of the brewery. So the speaker nearby, we don't own any of the rights to any of the music or sounds that are other than our own voices. We have to do that disclaimer so YouTube doesn't get this. It's not yours to take our video. So you can't.
You're gonna take us down now with some shit.
Yeah, they may cancel us completely for Kayla talking about Urban Dictionary Sunship.
That was a wild start right there.
Yeah. But we are at Orange at our home away from home, where we're always.
Looky there.
Oh, hey! How are you guys?
You making
Good, how are
is it
you?
Meatball Taco Tuesdays? What you said, right?
Oh my god!
They're the best meatballs.
We're at Orange Wednesday today. Oh yeah, Blue Day.
Amarillo.
Which is that?
It's Amarillo's.
That's not how they say it.
Oh, is it not?
I don't know. I'm winging it.
They are doing at the new, well not the new, the original location, Hart Valley, they're doing a new Taco Tuesday with that food truck where it's $2 tacos and $2 loggers from 4 to 8.
Yep. Yeah.
And their food's amazing. It's also the owners of Clean Smoke, which they've got 2 restaurants coming soon to the new food. They're getting there. Yeah,
Well, speaking of things that we said are about to happen that aren't happening.
we're talking about you live right now.
I'll allow it.
One of the things that we have announced is happening, and it's been pushed back, is we had a special guest lined up today, Tim Flowers from Next Level Chef. Was not able to make it today, so we're guestless today. And we tried to push it to next week as well, but he's needing a little more time, having some family things, so prayers and thoughts for him and his family, but hopefully we'll have him on at the end of it.
But we will be doing that for Honeybee. We are set
Correct.
on that.
We
So
will be
we're
doing that at
excited.
Honeybee Coffee and Beer.
We'll find a special guest.
Well, next week.
Well, not today we won't, but
You know who would love to be live on camera?
Santa Claus. Santa Claus would love to be live on the camera. About as likely as Brandon being live on the camera too.
That's who I was talking about.
He only does that enough to prove that.
Yep, yeah.
Dry Creek and Tracy.
And so he hasn't been on in a bit.
Hey, Dry Creek, man, this here paste is amazing. Yes, yeah. If nobody buys it, I've got a year or two's worth.
Well, I put my nut butter on before it came. I can't show that on air, but I've got my nut butter.
Then why'd you show me before we?
I said I can't show it on air. I don't show it.
You don't have to
while
show
I'm
me.
airing it out.
He's gonna show somebody. He's not showing me.
He had sun chips in his pants too.
Sorry. You will. That's just.
Hey, you started
I
You
these.
know,
did start
sorry.
it.
And you know what? I'm gonna verify this now.
Tomato,
So-
hot tits, avocado.
So I would hate for like the government to come on our, and I use that intentionally. Browser history on what Kayla looks up.
It's close.
Well, she's not using my laptop.
Now I'm not gonna repeat this one.
Is it worse?
Yeah. And then it obviously was that was what I said it was.
I will never eat a sun chip again for. I've never liked them anyways.
Oh, I love the sauce.
Now that I know what they're made from,
The
that's
salsa
probably why I didn't like them.
Fantastic. What are you guys
Probably
drinking
salty.
today?
Well, I decided to participate on Tuesday, and I got a $2 lager, and I got eggs.
865.
I'm drinking no bowl IPA.
And I am drinking one of the stouts from the Gatlinburg Brewing. It's still stout month. Tomorrow's the last day.
Yes.
Oh, it should be Thursday.
Oh, it is? No, wait,
It's a leap
it's a
year.
leap year.
Is it a leap
Yeah,
year?
it's-
It's a leap year, yeah.
All right, well, then you have an extra day this month to enjoy some of these great stouts. This one I got to try when they brought it. Gatlinburg Brewing Company made this specifically for Stout Month here at Orange Head. They did, it's a coconut banana stout, and it's pretty delicious. But I'm only having one because I'm going to jump on that Taco Tuesday $2 lager special as
There's
well.
only one they cannot offer us. What was it, beef smoke or something like that?
Well, it's an Imperial Pilsner. But yeah, so.
We've had some fantastic stouts.
We did take one time and got a couple in it, and it was a tough one.
Yeah.
Not living out.
Yeah, not living out here or working out here like I used to. Driving all the way out here to have some of these stouts are really big beers. And I don't want to have 2 or 3 of them and then have to drive home.
And they weren't counting safety.
Yeah, doesn't count for a taste.
We've been making a full commitment to go over East every Wednesday.
East takes care of it,
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
There it is.
Yes. We'll probably be there tomorrow for their wing Wednesday, dollar PBR,
Yeah.
dollar wings.
Dollar
Baker
PBRs,
Boy.
dollar wings.
man, they got some good stuff going. They
Yeah.
got dartboards now too.
They
Yep.
do.
And foosball on the other side.
Yeah, over here, there, I mean, once we're there, then we will be able to tree rings or anything.
Now they got 2 foosballs tables.
Oh, nice.
Couches.
So, a couple of things we need to talk about. Wait, what were you drinking?
The bowl.
I'm drinking the Gatlinburg Brew.
We have a couple things to talk about. You guys had some big events that recently happened.
Yeah.
You
One of them went by himself and didn't ask anybody else.
You know, they asked me Wednesday before. Chris got to go to Tennessee Winter Beer Fest.
The church where I got this shirt and the new Tennessee Winter Beer Fest.
Must be nice.
It was nice, guys.
He made it at a reasonable time home.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Well, it was done. It was
Get
done
lost.
at 8.
Get lost in town.
No, I got invited to the after party by several people, but without Kayla being there, I knew that wasn't going to fly. But there was so many great beers there. I was blown away. First of all, it's becoming one of my favorite festivals, and the main reason why is because all the money you make from that goes straight to New Hope
Yeah.
Child Wrestling.
Yeah.
Which I hate that they even have to raise money for this, but this is for children that have been sexually abused and need to be rescued from those situations and supported. They have raised in the 6 years, I think, 6 years they've been doing this festival, they've raised over $212,000.
That's insane.
Everybody that works there is volunteer.
Yeah.
All of the brewers bring their beers to give away to help raise money for this.
Yeah.
They have live music. They have a DJ. They cater in food. All of it is volunteer. They did none of the money. Plus, all of the tips that the band received also goes to them.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're generating a lot of money for this every year, which is just a fantastic thing to do. So I don't know of any other festival where that money does so much good. Yeah, I just don't know of anything. I mean, there may be some outside here, but $212,000 in the past 5-6 years. So it's a great thing to get involved with. Casual Pint sponsors it. The Brewing and Distilling Center sponsors it. And
And honestly, like last year, I mean, I think I can speak to this now, they mentioned not doing it. So the fact that they were able to get it all together again every year, that's
When was that out? Like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah,
That's the only time I've been.
yeah, we had a new first time at this festival won the best beer. Swing On Brewing. They're out of CrossFit, and it's all centered around the golf course. We follow them on Facebook, so but I want to shout out to them because I got there, and our friends from Soiree, they have the coolest little roll-up bin that they have their beers in, and then they had a double chocolate stout. It's a
Did Mike
5-7.
have the bus there for the last day?
No, and that's another topic altogether. We'll discuss off. But they weren't able to do that this year. They did have their own little bar that looked like they pulled it out of a tap room, which was awesome.
Oh, cool.
But the guys from Soiree had walked away from their good run. I came over and get some beer. I was going to roll that thing out. But no, Swing On. And I was like, well, I'll have what you got. The beer that won, and it was the first beer I had at the festival, was a blueberry wheat. And they even put some blueberries in it. But it was pretty fantastic. And I was like, this is a contender. But there were so many contenders. Albright Grove had a campfire lager. It was a smoked Russian. I mean, which is, but it's a lager that's smoked.
I will say they are one of the best at smoked beers.
The downside is this one's not available in the tap room. It's from the fall. They brew it in the fall, and so they had some left over just to bring to the festival. So you can't even go to the tap room and get it. It was my pick of the entire festival.
They've had some smoked stuff.
Crafty Bastard had a bread pudding.
Oh,
And it tasted just like an English bread pudding. Your typical English bread pudding's got a little boozy note when you eat the bread pudding anyway.
Yeah.
This was still only 4.5 ABV.
It wasn't quite smoky.
No, it was campfire
They
lager.
have smoky goat, smoked malt there.
At Albright? Yeah. No, this was campfire lager, but it was fantastic. Albright had an amazing. There were so many company distilled. Got to meet their head brewer and our good buddy Matt Schock out there. Their head brewer and head distiller is Kevin Smith,
yeah.
not from Clerks fame, but he's fantastic. Got to meet him, got to talk to him, and they made a Belgian triple.
Yeah.
And then they did an applewood Belgian triple. Both of them were pretty amazing if you like Belgian beers. There were so many great beers there to have. But again, if you get a chance to go to it, it's every February. You guys need to spend your money on that festival. It's the first festival of the year. All brewers doing some crazy good stuff, and the money goes to a good cause. So I really encourage you guys, if you haven't gone to this is a great festival to kick the year off.
It was awesome. That's why I was looking something up so I didn't get it wrong.
He did.
I did go to the concert. Myself, yeah. I was one of the youngest people there.
You were one of the youngest?
Yes.
Wow.
I got in line and I was like,
It
oh.
was this youngster. They're racing past him in their wheel walking
This is
around.
not in bad way. This is
Yeah. You are one of the youngest people that goes.
I love a good
Yeah.
I went to see Big Head Topper Monsters in the middle of the mountains in Virginia. It's right outside Roanoke.
The Roanoke is where like a lot of
Country road.
Roanoke looks amazing. I drove by it there. It's a city. I was like, looks like a more eclectic hospital.
I'd love to go to Roanoke.
Oh, there's so much
All
fun.
the stuff.
Oh gosh, it was.
She wants to go to Roanoke because of the witches and the American Horror Story.
I
That
did.
was one of the worst seasons of
My first brewery stop was actually in Salem, Virginia,
That's
and I went to the Old Salem Brewing Company, which was awesome. It was Old Salem Brewing Company was incredible. It was a very small downtown and big brewery. It was great, and then in Rocky Mount, where I actually went, I went before the show. The brewery, it's called Living Proof Brewing Company, and their brewer knows a lot about Knoxville. He knew everybody. He was like, oh, he was asking about Iron Forge, Orange Hat. They come up here balcony. You can just roll down the hill right there. It's like if you want. It's like you can just leave your car here, walk down the hill, go to the show, and come back. And I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, it was fun. So, yeah, it's a good little. Well, it's good. You know, you need to get away.
Sometimes I do get away from
We did find out it was across the summer, so
Yeah.
so hopefully I've got to work on
You
it.
need to Tennessee?
Yep. That's the one.
Yeah. Exactly.
It doesn't.
We're gonna go to Phoenix, Arizona for a work trip of mine, but we're gonna possibly get to go to the store by myself.
Well,
It was
that's
like-
not a possibility. If I'm there, I am gonna be going to brewery.
It probably is.
There's a possibility I could run into a good friend of ours.
Yes.
My good friend.
Oh, I'm going?
No, I have other friends.
I didn't realize. Okay, I decided today to look at the map.
Yeah.
I did not realize how close to one it was and how close to California was.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how far away from one of our friends, and then two, just how far away it was. And it's like, I've never been that way in the middle, so I'm trying to.
Yeah.
But yeah, so with that, I had a husband's home, not my husband, but a friend of mine.
But yes, you're.
The coworker going to be the husband,
Great.
you know, but
Replacement of the
it's
podcast.
a possible, what, Hildred.
Oh, I'm gonna educate Scott on some crap here. I'm leaving.
Oh,
I'm making
We're just going to get more beer. Longer. 665.
Lager.
I'm okay. Thank you. But anybody that has suggestions in these areas, I know we're just trying to get this stuff. Like I said, it's a work trip, so we're going to be hang out, but he gets
Chris,
this
what's
for
lager?
865.
Pick one.
Yeah. So any suggestions, please? We're,
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Gonna be, like, very trip, very.
You can comment on here, I'll go back and look at the comments, or you can send us an email at wakingupinabrewery@gmail.com and let us know what your favorite brewery is in the Phoenix area. We'd love to find several. I like the little hole in the walls. It's going to be easy to find probably some of the bigger ones, but I like the ones that nobody knows about but everybody recommends.
What I'm going to trust is that I'm going to let him free for the day while I like classes, and then he gets to tell me where we can go back.
Can you believe that level of trust?
Hey,
She's going to trust me. She's going to trust me to be off the chain, loose in Phoenix by myself.
Because the only person
I've got a good opportunity to go. It's like-
That's true, yeah. Well, and it's good for you because it's a leadership conference. Kayla is moving on up. That's the informed too.
I know you.
He does.
It's actually a kombucha.
Yeah.
So I actually have a question for you guys. So,
So we're talking about sunships.
two festivals got announced on
Uh-huh.
the same day.
We have to do what we did last year.
We're
Split.
going to go at the same one. You got to
Yeah.
we're very loyal to what you and I went to last year.
Well, we can mention it.
Yeah.
Hops and Hollers is coming up. And it's
Brewfest.
and for Hops and Hills, and it's on the same day as Knox Brewfest. Now there's some catches, but there's a
I
lot.
don't even know why. I don't even know why they're in the same week.
Well,
There's-
it's just falling that way on the calendar.
We need to unfollow
Yeah.
all that.
The only thing I can say is that Knox Brewfest has two sessions. They have an early session, they're nice sessions.
So we
And
might be able to.
it's June.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people complaining last year about Brewfest. No, that they wanted to go to both, and they couldn't. They're like, why would they do both on the same day? I was like, I don't know. But I was like, surely next year they'll fix it.
Well, both of them claim they've been doing it longer than the other one, and there's one that's right, and one that's wrong.
And that, I would go.
I'm not either. I want to go to both as well. Here's the thing. The trade-offs. So, Knox Brewfest has a lot of breweries. They've got a lot
They're
more
more national.
breweries. Yeah, they're hitting national level. Hops in the Hills, a little smaller, but they're also providing food and a t-shirt.
They're both great.
So they are, so those are some things that we need to think about. The next festival that's coming up though is Bruce. That one is in next, February 4th.
Yeah, we're not good to go.
No, but
Go support it. Go
Greg
to that.
Bergwald, the Berg,
Yes.
is going to go out there and handle hosting for him this year. Since we can't.
And really at the same time, I was bringing that up, not to cause a debate, but at the same time, there's all the festivals that are coming up two are great. All of them are great. Just make your best decision when you think about it. But there are going to be multiple sessions for Knott's Brew Fest if you do want to go to Hot Springs on the
And then, of course, Kayla is also wearing a shirt for a festival. It's kind of a big festival.
October.
Yeah. Kill the Lights, which is a huge festival.
They'll slowly start announcing who's going to be in this one.
Yeah.
Next few months or so.
Yeah. So, and then obviously our favorite is the end of the year, which we're going to be promoting. Going to start hitting it even harder once April hits. But Hoppy Possum in Bristol, 75 home brewers making some of the best beer we've ever had. Great music.
I did get to stop and see Gavin the other day on the way home.
Yeah.
It didn't time out right because we were going to go. He wanted to take me to Little Animals Brewery.
Right.
But they didn't open at 4 and I had to get back.
Oh, did you see?
No, if I would have been passing through there at 4, I would have
Oh, I see.
met him, but I had to get back over there.
Which, go back in our previous episodes on YouTube, we had video of the interview with us.
Yeah, well, we also ended up going live.
Oh, yeah, but that video
We
was
did
that
two
Yeah.
back-to-back days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was cool. For him especially,
Yes.
because first of all, he's a great guy.
Obviously, it's cool for him to get to hang out with us 2 days in a row.
Exactly. And then got to go to breweries that he'd never been to.
That's really
So he went to school and tried beers, which that is not fair. I actually got the footage, but we tried the PB&J mixtape, both the grape and the strawberry,
There's a day coming
where they're doing all of them.
They're
Yeah.
doing 4.
Yeah, it's PB&J mixtape day. They're releasing all of the mixtapes. Then we, because of that footage, didn't record all of it. I was able to reach out to him, and we met him out at Pretentious, and had some great beers at Pretentious. That one is live on our YouTube page. And then he'd never been to Schultzbrow, which is crazy to think, because he was born in Knoxville. And yeah, and so we took him to Schultzbrow. Had beer there.
Sorry if I look like coming out of a day like watching the guy swallow.
Yes,
I was just sitting there going like this.
we're right in front of a huge TV next to the dartboard. If you haven't been out to Orange Hat recently, they've got actually a dartboard that's available. They got another one that's coming available. They've got a couple of football tables that you can actually watch all the sports while playing darts and having great beers. So there was something I wanted to bring up.
No,
I did a post earlier this week, and there was a lot of comments on it, a lot of discussion, and it was about the toppings, the most popular pizza toppings by states.
Did you see this one?
Briefly, I tried
A
not
lot of people talking about it. Here's the thing. I hear all the time, you people that eat pineapple on pizza are monsters.
to. Yeah, they are.
There are people on this map, the number one topping in the state, tuna, corn, carrots,
You think it's real?
avocado.
Are they real states?
Yeah, the real states.
Yeah, well, one of them may actually be in Australia. But
Well, is one of them Wyoming? Because if it is, that's not real either.
It's true.
Montana, I think, had tuna.
No, it's, what is it?
No, it wasn't Montana. Who was it?
It'll be a state.
Minnesota.
No, I think it's, we don't know for sure.
It's Minnesota, wasn't it?
But I'm gonna
That can't be real.
There were 2 states in the north that had corn.
New York, one of them.
Yeah, New York and
This is like corn.
was it West Virginia?
Like kernels of corn on.
Well, if you think about Schultz Properties, one on some of the pizzas.
But when I was
So New York pizza. with corn.
when I was watching the comments, there were several people that had what they do apparently is a roasted corn that adds a crispness and a roastiness. Nobody commented and said they had the tuna on the pizza, but there was a couple that said they would try
I
it.
can't even be in the same room with like.
Okay, so they're saying Pennsylvania was corn. West Virginia was corn. West Virginia was corn.
There's a solution.
Is
Wisconsin was tuna. California's avocado.
now I
And
get
Arizona.
I did either fake.
I get avocado out west. Very Hispanic
New
culture.
Mexico.
Doing avocado, that I don't get.
New Mexico.
I don't get carrots and I don't get tuna at all. But pineapple is better than any of those
Well,
weird
yeah,
things.
if I want to, yeah. I don't even like buffalo chicken wings. I think it's
Do you not?
no.
I like a good buffalo
Yeah, if
chicken.
they didn't call it pizza and fold it up for me, I would be okay with it. I didn't say I didn't like the way it tastes. I
But
just don't like
you don't want
condiments.
a buffalo chicken calzone? Is that what you're looking for now?
No,
They fold it up?
it still doesn't sound right.
What do you want, a buffalo chicken taco with pita bread? I don't know what you're looking for.
I don't either. I'm weird about names. It's names and stuff.
What is the weirdest thing you guys comment in the comments? What's the weirdest thing you have?
So actually, so there's an article from 2021 about the topic, and anchovies was most loved by Arizona at school.
I could see, I mean, the anchovies is long since I was in the 70s as a kid. I wouldn't eat it, but it was a good one.
Yeah,
Anchovies makes sense.
Yeah. Anchovies has always been a big.
Avocado makes sense out west. Like I said, there's a very Hispanic culture out there. Avocado is a mainstay.
Alright, if you
And
get
healthy. Yeah.
you get 3 toppings.
Meat, generally. If I'm doing a vegetable, it's either mushrooms or black olives.
Mushrooms and green olives. Also like green onions.
But
I'm a supreme kind of.
I'm a supreme.
Supreme it out.
Yeah, I do love buffalo.
I like a Hawaiian one. I like that Canadian bacon or ham with some pineapple. I think that tastes fantastic. It's that salty meat, that sweet pineapple. I mean, I will tell you this. If you guys get a chance, go get Vegetable Boys Pizza. I know we have mentioned this sometimes. We're not getting
Right
better
next to
at
East.
East, but they're out next to East. They're inside that. And we had a pepperoni honey.
Oh yeah, I've been on
Yeah,
the
everybody's talking about it. And then I hear he puts a little extra something on top that makes it even better that nobody else I've ever heard of does.
Sun chips?
Oh, lemon.
He does.
Actually,
He doesn't squeeze it.
On Valentine's Day, when we had the pizza, before they rocked pizza,
Yeah,
That's what everybody's.
actually, she's like the sauce is spicy. I like it.
yeah, because we were eating it, it was just,
Yeah.
she kept saying, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. It's just temperature, but she got to the point where she's like, no, it's still hot.
She loves it.
But they're wings, I'll rate them.
The last batch we had was my favorite batch we've ever had. A little crisp on barbecue is where it's at.
Love it. I'm a dry rub, but dip it in sauce kind of guy.
Well, yeah, these are wet wings, but they're delicious. The buffalo was pretty fantastic. Was digging the buffalo, but I said, hey, let's try barbecue. And there's no looking back
You
now.
know, before that, we had some really good wings. We haven't been in a while with locals.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we need to go
And
back
I
out
love their
there.
pizza. I like that.
Yeah,
I do like it.
and I like their cheap beer.
I do a wing Wednesday too.
So Kayla had a good piece. Now that we're talking about beer and our favorite places in cheap beer, and such as Kayla had bought. Everybody in Waterville knows what Kayla's favorite cheap beer is. BBR. It's her go-to. Was while I was at the festival, Kayla found a good deal on a pack of Narragansett High Neighbor, which is such a great one. It's really good. But she had a little eye-opening moment. We're drinking some Gansett, and she switched from Gansett to PBR, and Lily goes, "Oh, that's really good."
No, it tastes good.
She literally was like,
PBR tastes bad?
"Yes."
Yeah, it tastes good. Following the Americans,
Really? Yeah, she was immediately turned off. She was just like, I hate to even say it. That tastes terrible.
Yeah. Sometimes the combinations don't go well.
I wonder if it's a combination. I can't see. It has to be a combination.
I only have one there in
Wait.
Kansas.
Oh,
So I can't
dude, do you even watch Jaws?
I watched Jaws, but just because I can't walk into the TV or the movie theater on the screen and grab one.
You mean to tell me you plan to watch Jaws, but you don't go get Gansett to watch Jaws?
I haven't planned to watch Jaws since like 1983. I just watch it when it comes on.
Cannot watch it, right?
I've never said around when I'm watching Jaws tomorrow.
I like it.
I mean, I will.
Word.
Plot tits.
Oh, here we go.
But she's not looking at it yet.
Hey there, girl.
There's no plot tits on it.
What do you... Oh. I can tell you when you ain't gonna like, but I know what it is. Yeah, man. Food? How? Spaghetti. I'd say hot dog. But how about if you're doing a dirty sneaker? I don't know what a dirty sneaker is. I'm just saying dirty sneaker.
What about dirty socks? If it pulls up my name, it's gonna be a
What
problem.
about tuna pizza?
I can't be in the same room with somebody who's eating tuna.
Dirty socks isn't bad.
It's not bad.
No, just when you wear socks for a prolonged period of time, you'll notice that your feet in socks will smell really good and cheesy. But some people also have a sock fetish, which makes them like the smell of other people's dirty socks.
That's not a real thing, right?
Check out. Oh, by the way, my hair paste came in.
Oh, look up hair paste.
It's called No Socks Needed.
No socks needed, yes.
They usually come in packs like
Are they all movie girls? Do they take a mic from a comedian on the stage? Does that happen?
What?
There's a
What's
dirty
that?
sock.
Yeah, that's definitely a dirty sock. Even Onyx was like, what?
He's like, I can't even look at
He's like, I can't.
It's still okay.
No, he's not.
Did she say the word?
It's slowing down. Look at that stare down.
If you guys have not got to meet Onyx, you can see him sometime when we're at Bird. He is our new blurry dog.
He is awesome.
And he's the best.
I'll probably see Ruben.
You know where you can see him.
Don't say it.
I wasn't going to. I was going to say Mardi
I
Gras.
just want to keep that
Oh.
off. Not in a bad way.
I don't know why, but Mardi Gras. We're going to have Onyx at Mardi Gras.
We might have quarterback.
From where?
Mardi Gras.
We're
I mean, we might take him back to Mardi Gras.
Oh,
He's been really
oh. I was like, what do you mean you might have him back? Getting back to the dog. What is going on? Is he on tour or something?
He's doing better at comedy.
I was going to
than
say,
am.
he's probably on a comedy
We
tour.
will be in the parade. Our company has signed on except for the parade, so you can walk on the
But we're not telling you what company that is because for whatever reason, that can't be associated with our podcast until they pay us. I'm looking at you, Michelle. No, there's worse things that happen at that company. Michelle, we need sponsorship.
I do have a funny story about Porter at the last Mardi Gras. So you know how they put you in categories with dogs. When you get to Gay Street and you walk through to get judged, have you ever been to it?
No.
Nope.
So they put you in categories like all the German Shepherds together and all the Great Danes and stuff like that. So they put you in these categories. You kind of get in groups. You walk through and there's the judges are in the middle of Gay Street. And thousands of people lined up. So you're just walking the dog. So Porter was in the hounds. He's a basset. So
Yeah.
we're in that, but Porter has a problem of he loves kids. So he kept licking every kid and going to see him all the way while we were walking. So the next thing we know, by the time we got to the judges line, we were in the German Shepherd category because Porter made us fall so far back. He didn't win. He did not win Best German Shepherd.
Speaking of German Shepherds, I saw one of the best things ever. My two favorite dogs in one breed. Golden Retriever German Shepherd. It had all of the structure of a German Shepherd. Had the long snout, had the pointed ears, but it had this golden fluffy coat. And I was just like, that's
Golden Shepherd.
That's what I need. I need a Golden Shepherd. It was the cutest little. It was a pup. He had the big German.
Or is it a German Retriever?
What if he's a Golden Shepherd?
That's what I said first.
German Retriever? It depends on the language you speak, I think. You can teach him German. I wonder which personality is more. Like, is he going to be really sharp and obey, or is he going to just love everybody? I don't know.
Some chips.
It just sounds like the perfect dog breed for Mickey Dog. If you're going to get
I do like that one.
a breed mix, what two dogs would you want mixed? Not for comedy's sake, because then you're gonna want like you want a Chihuahua mixed with a Great Dane, so it has a Great Dane head, a little Chihuahua body.
I'm just kidding. Stand up.
Right? It looks like the dog from The Mask. It's just head
See, I love Great Pyrenees. I'm feeling like Great Pyrenees and like a. Yeah, Bernese
Well,
Mountain.
that's the same dog. Great Pyrenees and Bernese Mountain Dog are pretty much the same
Well,
dog.
there's another one.
Two dogs that you think would just make the cutest puppies. Get them what you got.
Honestly.
You can seriously say dog or good dog or good puppy.
I'm not trying to replace you. I'm not trying to replace you. German Shepherd and Golden, I never thought about, but those are my two favorite dogs.
He always looks.
A little bit.
You know, he's just like.
Did you see he literally moved away from me?
Yeah.
He's like, you offended him.
He does though. He does. He just, never
Actually,
barks.
to me, he just looks like a stoic gentleman. Maybe if, like, he would make a great statue.
Yeah, I think it
I like when he pretends he's a seal. So he puts his whole
He
paws
does
out to the
this.
side of him, and then his two back legs are behind him.
That's
And
what
it looks like a baby seal.
Doesn't he also do his legs back?
Yeah, that's what it's like.
It's like really long.
Yeah.
He's like 12 feet long when he does that. He's the best dog. That's not hot.
Yeah.
He's the-
Yeah.
So you got a joke?
Maybe. Working on him.
Okay.
We're working on it. I mean, we do have shows coming up. Not just no dates.
Well, one of the things you got coming up, and it's going to be every Tuesday outside of this podcast.
Starting tonight.
Starting tonight. It's Friday night.
Yeah. I got my own open mic out at Crafty Bastard West. Yeah, it's much good.
Now, originally it was every 2 weeks.
It was every 2 weeks, and they decided they want. It got so good at the end of last year, they decided they wanted weekly. So let's start next week. And then they were like, let's just go start tonight, I think. That's what they said. It's too late now. It's too late now. We're coming. But one of my good friends, he's also a touring headliner, Derek Sebastian. Derek Sebastian. Derek, I've been trying to say your name for 15 years now. He's gonna pop in and he's gonna like go at the end and I told him he's gonna take some time to headline. He's not getting paid for it, by the way.
Yeah, so nobody might. Nobody
Yeah.
gets paid. Except Alex.
I do have a question for you. We talked about it last week. I didn't know that was on the show.
I love it.
Alex has experience with
Jenny would not like it just because it was
awful sensitive little guy.
a lot. No, I love it.
It was.
It's one of my favorite places. They're actually the #1 rated karaoke place in all of Knoxville.
Yeah.
It is a tiny little town.
It was awesome.
They don't even have a crew.
Of course, don't use my judgment for my first time going because I just love the spoken word. And I was a little
The venue we loved, but what was going on at that venue was not something
Yeah,
that
we won't mention it.
any of us were.
We weren't ready for it.
Well, we were entertained.
We were having Sunday fun day, and it was. We wanted to laugh.
And we couldn't talk and we couldn't laugh. And that was the hard part. The laughing was the hard part, not to
No, me trying to do that twice in a row was the hard part. I literally blew beer out of my
We're
nose.
not going to talk about the association. I took
No.
to the bar. We went during a open mic.
spoken word.
Spoken word. I've never experienced that. I don't think Chris ever.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been doing comedy.
I've been to a slam poetry night. This was not that either.
Wait,
Can you slam them down on the ground when they're doing it?
No, you're not.
Nothing wrong with that. We were
Yeah,
probably in the wrong choosing together.
Yeah.
Because we were just too talkative and Italy. All for it. I have nothing wrong with that. Like, we would
Go on.
we were just
Well, I did. I thought they were terrible. I'm going to say that because we're not mentioning the menus that you may or may not have been for. It was terrible. You were not funny. You were not entertaining. No, I'm telling the people, if you're watching, maybe you figure it out. It was terrible.
It was uneasy.
I was offended, and then I was bored. Like, one guy told his retirement story, and his retirement story made me want to retire from everything. Like, I think he chronicalized his entire 46 years with one company.
You guys saw how fast I got out the front door. You wanted to catch up.
It
I was around the corner.
was. It was so gracious in that it was terrible. It wasn't unique. It was terrible. It was people that had egos with a need to speak. Yeah. I mean, I barely like watching our own show, and it's still better than these people standing up,
Yeah.
telling their boring story. One dude even brought his retirement trophy. That they did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was terrible. It wasn't funny. It wasn't talented.
I don't
It
know what
was
it
just
was. I don't know
people
what it was.
needing to voice their something and need some kind of pat on the back or some kind of applause. It's never going to be on anything that anybody's ever going to pay money to watch.
You can find me there next Sunday. I've been writing on.
I'm just going to get up there on the mic and I'm just going to go. I'm going to do what what's his name did on How I Met Your Mother. And I'm just going to stand up there for an hour and just go moist, 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 moist,
It was awkward.
moist, moist, moist. Is it awkward yet? Moist. That's all I'm going to do.
Honest is like, I'm hot. That's funny.
That's what I'm going to do.
I keep singing
words.
I'm singing harder and harder. Why'd y'all put me in the middle? I've been holding this arm for like the whole show. It's holding me up. If I let go of it, collapse.
Moist.
Type that into
Moist.
Yeah.
Moist.
I gotta get that good. Oh my god. Yeah. You found the hole. He's in the hole. Yeah, Jenny's mad at me. She's like, why do you keep wearing those? I was like,
Because it's comfortable. I've got some jeans that, here's the cool thing. I've got jeans that I literally wore so much they've got holes in them. And they became a fashion trend in the 90s of holy jeans.
yeah.
That fashion trend apparently is back, so I get to wear them again.
I wore the same pair of jeans 3 weeks straight.
Yeah. Yeah, I just take them off standing in the corner, and then I get them out of the corner and take them back up.
Things I've learned when I turned 50. I hate putting shoes on. My
Yes.
shoes from one time.
Okay.
That was
It'll be the first time you
there's my jeans.
won't be the first time you smelled like beer.
But I hate taking belts off and putting them back on.
Yes.
It's a lot of work.
Yes. Kayla bought me some amazing shoes off Amazon. And they're lace up bed shoes. So they're super light and comfortable. They've got squishy insoles. But you lace them up and then the top around them is like the top of an elastic band on socks. So now that they're laced up, I can literally slide them on and off. Which is perfect because they fit, but they can also be slid on and off.
Shoes are hard, guys. When you turn 50. It's hard.
Yeah, your hips and so frame your shoes set very well.
You know, it's funny, Jenny and I've been talking a lot about money lately and stuff now that we're both working. she's doing retirement planning, and she's like, by this time, at age 67, we got this much money, and I was like, honey, I'll be 77. I was like, I don't know. So I have to wait till then to have money?
She's planning on a life without
Yeah.
Same with Kayla. She's got her dog farm planned for her retirement, but I'll be long gone by that time.
Maybe Jenny meant when me and Kayla turn 67, we're going on all this. Here's how much money we're gonna have.
That's what they're doing.
They'll all be gone.
They're planning their spending of the money.
But we're still saying moist. Like,
And then she's also hoping that I'm dying. So she doesn't hear moist.
it's gonna be your last word.
Moist.
You'll be lying on your
It's gonna be
bed.
on my stone. Instead of my last name, it's just gonna say moist. Chris Travis was here.
Yeah.
Moist.
Hope it doesn't make it to the next episode.
You've got to admit, if I stood up there and said moist, it would still be more entertaining.
Don't go on. That's not
Just saying, it would be more entertaining. Nobody's
They
gonna
got,
argue that.
they got to do so many, that one girl just did so many stories.
In a row.
Yeah.
Like she didn't get to tell one story and sit down and then come back
I
up
thought she
later.
was done.
She literally
She's like,
did.
oh, here's another one.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
She's like, I spent all week writing nonsense in a spiral thing, and I didn't memorize any of it. So I'm going to bring it up here on the mic, and I'm going to read every word of it.
She's this way. I don't even know why I'm here. Okay. Here's the 2 pages I wrote. This is very impromptu. Here, let me read this notebook I just wrote.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
God.
was, it was terrible.
But it's one of our favorite places, too.
It is one of our favorite venues. That's another reason why I was so irritated by it.
Well, we chose to go. We didn't know.
I'm not mad
No,
at
no, 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 no. Here, you know whose fault it
It was
was?
my fault.
No, it was Alex's
He
fault.
said, let's
It
go.
was Alex's fault.
it. It's
He
my fault.
mentioned it, but I looked it up and I didn't see. Oh, there's an open mic going on.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. No, you said, hey, there's an open mic. Alex had experienced it before. We love the
Well,
venue,
that,
so we could.
an open mic, yes. Not a.
No, he knew spoken word. He's like, that stuff is generally terrible. And then we
But I've
went
never been to
anyway.
one.
Then we went anyway. It was his fault. It was all Alex.
I gotta make
We
another
did experience it together.
Done. How wet is the couch?
It's not very bad. His phone caught all of it.
It did catch on. It control.
So what else have we got coming up? Do we have anything else? St. Patty's Day is coming up pretty fast. I don't even know what we're gonna do for St. Patty's Day. There's so many places to go to. Yeah, but we still got planning. Like, I mean, we're 2 weeks away. Approximately. Yeah, well, gotta find a good venue. You guys put in the comments. Where should we go for St. Patty's Day? Everybody's gonna be doing something. And that's my favorite holiday, obviously. I will put on my kilt and I will show up and we will have some beverages. We just gotta figure out. Yeah,
Yeah. We'll find out.
it's my favorite holiday. What do you usually do for St. Patty's Day? Don't say drink, because you do that for every day that ends in Y.
What's good about humanity I brought off.
Right?
I looked through and I was like, I wrote that one off. Just depends. It depends every year. Some years I'm in Gallimore doing nothing, some years Gene and I'll do something better. I know
Favorite holiday.
what is it, March 14th? At least I got the month right.
Yeah? Good, though. We're about a couple of weeks away from it, so
It's close.
I think we should at least do a little bit of live from wherever we go. I'm going to.
Is that on what days it on?
It's on a Sunday, but we'll celebrate.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was something that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Car bombs every morning. Kayla's like, no. Hey, I will tell you this. This is my word of advice. If you're planning on going out for St. Patrick's Day and drinking heavily, number one, get you a designated driver or be ready to pay for Uber. Find one location and stay at it. Pub crawls are dumb. They're expensive and they're dangerous. That means you're really going out to drink. So I don't encourage pub crawl. Find you a place that is going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day and hang out. Number two, if you are going to drink, you're probably going to have several different drinks. Start it off with a cargo. And the reason I say that is you're going to get liquor and you're going to get beer in your system at the same time. That whole,
I thought you said just blow up your car.
no, liquor before beer, never fear. Beer before liquor, never safer. They're really true guys. That's
Open in the front, liquor in the rear.
That's also true.
I
But
always get that down.
do the car bomb that puts both of them in your system early. Don't drink any other liquor, or you don't drink any other beer. If you have those in your system and then you suddenly decide, hey, I'm going to have a shot of whiskey with my friends, or I'm going to have a car bomb with my friends, your body is already into the acclimation. I also encourage you, drink a lot of water the week leading up. Have water ready with you. And the biggest tip I have for celebrating St. Patty's Day.
Oh, don't brag about your weekend.
No, that's small. I'm Irish. The biggest thing I have is have cucumbers in your refrigerator at home. It's the most hydrating vegetable. Eat an entire cucumber after a night of drinking, and you will be dehydrated. It'll help you avoid a hangover the next morning.
So much what you eat.
It's not much media. That's experience. Kayla,
He's actually.
yeah. Ranch is not helping. Kayla can attest that I bounce back better than anybody's
Yeah,
ever
but
seen.
you're not eating whole cucumbers.
No, I just bounce back. But I
How do
have
you eat the cucumber?
I don't remember the last time.
I have, I do, but I'm telling you that's a great tip that I've given to other people on this work. So, just tell me. Those are tips to
All right,
celebrate.
what's your favorite vegetable with hummus?
Carrots.
Because this is Jenny died, but today she loaded me up with
Yeah, probably hummus carrots.
carrots is my least favorite of all.
Why?
Celery's my number one. Cauliflower's my number two. Broccoli's number three.
Moist. We do have about 7 minutes left of the time.
Yeah, carrots are really good.
Yeah.
I like cooking.
Carrots are also my food when I'm sick.
I love.
Oh, no. Oh. That's the worst carrot. It's just
Oh, you eat carrots on your pizza.
Like we have.
No, I do not do that. Zucchini and onions, that's it for my life. Yeah, I don't either. That's, I'm just saying for my life.
Fun fact, my mom was in the newspaper when I was little. She made the biggest zucchini and history. Yeah. I wonder if she's, Mom, if you're watching, if you find that picture.
It was plans.
What is it called?
She had plans with it.
It was the largest.
Was it an in-between dating?
You've only got,
Between husbands?
you only have so many more jokes to make fun of my mom before she's done. Huh? Oak Ridge.
They're going to be even funnier with you. Isn't me?
I told her to watch Saltburn today, and now I'm regretting it.
Yeah, you are.
Oh God, did you do that?
She did. No, and she watched the sequel.
And I told her about it. We weren't living together, so I kind of got the phone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was stressful. My married the second one's even worse. I was like, Mom, I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I did.
You did plant the seed.
By the way, there's three.
Yeah.
For a professional
Peter,
being,
South Park.
Oh yeah, that's true. It was great. Saltburn, if you haven't seen that yet.
You would know, if you would take
Jump.
it, you'll know it's on.
Don't watch
No.
the tip. Don't watch any previews. Just watch the whole.
don't do it.
The movie actually is fantastic.
No, it's
If you
not.
like
I've heard it's a
something-
good movie.
There's four really awkward, weird scenes.
The movie I watched this week that I should have watched many moons ago, Sakara, if you haven't watched it, it's full of great actors. Emily Blunt is in it, Josh Brolin, Benicio del Toro, I mean, and it's written by Taylor Sheridan, the same guy that has done the Yellowstone series. It's such a great movie, and the sequel's pretty good too. Now that's good stuff.
Well, the last 5 minutes.
That's weird. Knox was disqualified, but he didn't say nothing.
No, he's rude. Won't be on our show, but he'll be on Knox Brew Hub. We talked so much good stuff about him, we need a little shade. By the way, come out, Orange Hat. They're still got till Thursday on South Month. Taco Tuesday is here. Taco Tuesday is going on right now. $2 lager, $2 tacos. Come out and get some Taco Tuesday.
And, no bull is one of my top favorites of all
Yeah, I'm
time.
surprised you got that. Okay, that's not
But I don't drink that many stones. I always, you know, I already had one. I still got to go do my other mic too.
Oh, you've got to do that.
I've got to do functions.
Yeah.
No.
Well, outside that,
I think we're done.
I think we're done. We'll
Yeah.
have a couple guests obviously coming up.
Yes.
Stay
Here's
tuned.
next week, I don't have it lined up for the 12th. I've got a great guest lined up. You guys are going to want to watch when we do the 12th
So
episode.
if you want to,
No, much better.
I do
Now,
think you would either.
Huh?
side piece. That is uncalled for, and she said it in front of me. All right, I'm turning this off. Side piece and sun chips. Is that the name of this
Sounds like a
episode?
Prince song. Side piece and sunshine. Mixer and chain. Butterflies. Tangerine.